So Candida is a yeast, and the yeast is part of a bigger group called fungi or fungus. So basically, it's something that um, grows in us that's different type of organism than a bacteria. Generally speaking, Candida grows on our skin, and our skin, when it's healthy, provides an excellent barrier, so the Candida has no effect on us. When we have a breach in the skin, or if we eat certain foods or ingest something contaminated, we can get Candida inside of our bodies. There are very specific tests to do for the blood to see if someone was exposed to Candida, let's say inside their circulatory system. There's very specific tests that could be done on the digestive tract to see if someone has any Candida either in their mouth or further down, let's say like in their small intestine or large intestine. Um, what should happen is a healthy person with a healthy immune system, they have cells, our part of our immune system is designed that it can fight off Candida. But when our immune system gets weakened, then Candida can grow, and then it can create all kinds of symptoms that, for the most part, are ignored by lots of healthcare professionals because those symptoms are kind of minor and they could be associated with something else. So, for example, let's say I had a fungal infection and I had cancer and I'm really tired. Well, if I'm seeing a doctor, he might say, well, that fatigue is part of the cancer, or the fatigue is part of the cancer treatment. And they may not be aware of that the fatigue is actually from the fungal infection. So if that fungal infection was addressed, then I would not be as tired and I would have a better experience with the cancer treatment I'm going through. So that answers the part about what is Candida. In terms of its relationship with cancer, one of the unique things is that there's really good data for some cancers, not all cancers, but viruses, bacteria, and fungi can either cause certain cancers or they can make the cancer resistant to different types of treatment. So, for example, we know bacteria and fungi produce substances called lipopolysaccharides that attach to toll-like receptors on cancer cells and basically make them resistant to the effects of chemotherapy and radiation. It's not like 100% resistance, but it's resistance enough that the person going through treatment doesn't get the benefits of the treatment. And what happens then is the interpretation by the healthcare professionals involved in that person's care, that patient's care, is that they didn't respond to the treatment. Had they eliminated the bacteria or the fungus prior to the treatment, that patient very well could have responded. So now that person has to go through new treatments all over again. So it's an incredible drain on the patient's financial reserves, time, and health. And it's an incredible drain on the healthcare system because now we got to continue to treat this person when they should have already been better.